From the Premier League analysis straight to the Champions League that is happening today. Let's go, let's start. Borussia Dortmund and Newcastle. So, Newcastle lost last game at home, 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund here. It's a kind of tricky game to analyze here. I think Newcastle in the moment are better. And I say that because I don't really like Borussia Dortmund overall uh, status. It's always in so inconsistent team for me at least. But they're playing at home here, right? They are they are okay, I would say. Hmm. Do I give them the victory? I don't think it's gonna be a victory for any of the teams here. I think I'm going for the draw here. It's gonna be a very stuck game. This death group here is literally anyone's group. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the draw here. 1-1 draw. I think it's okay. It's very hard to say. Borussia Dortmund, as much as they are of an inconsistent team, they are playing at home. And Newcastle, although they've been playing amazing football, you can see a little bit of lack in the offense. If you see the Arsenal game, for example, it was a 1-0 victory. It was a very polemic 1-0 victory. So yeah, I'm going for the draw here. Milan and PSG. Bro, I'm so sad for Milan. They haven't scored one single goal this Champions League. Bro, it's just sad, bro. Because imagine you're a Milan fan right now here. You go to the Champions League expecting the team to at least do something. You don't even talk about passing this phase here. Do something. And they haven't scored a single goal. I don't know if that's a record or anything like that. For example, not scoring a goal in the whole Champions League. I think that has happened before. Not sure. But, bro, a team the caliber of Milan here should at least have some goals, bro, in the Champions League. It's hard to measure here. I think the club, the team is gonna back the team a lot here. They're gonna have some help here, with the fans here, but I can't really see a shit here. It may go PSG as well. Very hard to say. Milan is very inconsistent this Champions League. Mm, I'm going with PSG here. Yeah, I'm going with PSG. I think it's gonna be a close victory here for them. I'm gonna go 1-2 here. Let's see if Milan's capable of scoring at least one goal here, okay? Let's see. Shakhtar and Barcelona. Barcelona has been got some victories, but not playing very good football, I would say, against the Shakhtar, which is quite a bit annoying. But they suffer a lot from not having a stadium or in anything like that. So it's kind of hard to say here too. These three first game here are very hard to predict. I'm gonna go with Barcelona here. I think they got the players necessary to win this, but I think this is gonna be a close victory too. I think this is gonna be more of a 2-3 victory here to Barcelona. Last game, the Champions League, they struggled a little bit, although they've hit a lot of the post many times. So maybe if they were a little bit more lucky, they could have got the victory more clear, okay, with more advantage. Porto and Antwerp. Antwerp is just. I mean, they have been a bit annoying with Shakhtar in the game they had, but I don't think they pose any threat here against Porto. And the other game was Porto's victory. This time they're playing at home here. I'm gonna give them a good advantage here. I think this is gonna be a 3-1 victory here. Very good old 3-1, 1-3. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Atletico Madrid and Celtic. So the other game that you had was very surprising for me because Celtic got a point here. But for Atletico Madrid, I would say I'm not surprised because it's Atletico Madrid. It's a very inconsistent team. They always struggle in small games and stuff like that. For example, they've just lost to Las Palmas in the La Liga when they could have been top of the league in points together with Girona, but they've dropped some points there. And yeah, that's very weird all around here. They're playing at home though. I think they're gonna get the victory here, guarantee their place in the Champions League next phase, right? So I'm gonna believe a little more in Atletico Madrid and say they're gonna get a victory here by playing at home. And I hope this is a okay victory here with a 3-0. Although I don't think they're gonna score that much, I'm gonna go with a 2-0 actually here. I think that's more of a case here. Lazio and Feyenoord. It's very sad, okay? Lazio, I don't think they're gonna pass the phase here. Maybe they're going to Europa League here. I really wanted them to pass here. If they wanna pass this phase, they're gonna have to win this game here, okay? And they're playing at home. So maybe the whole club, the fans, the team, they get some confidence here and try to win it. I'm going with that, okay, but I'm not so sure. It's more of a support fanism by me, let's say like that, because I won't say I'm a big Lazio fan, but I back then a lot, okay. And yeah, I'm going for Lazio here. It's gonna be a close game, but I'm going 1-0 here. Very stuck game. The teams won't open very much. Feyenoord is gonna take at least a draw here to stay above Lazio here, and Lazio they're gonna go for the victory here. They have to, okay. Red Star in Leipzig. I think this is a little bit of saving time here. Leipzig most likely is gonna win here. I'm gonna put it more like here. I'm going with 1-4 victory here for Leipzig. I think that's fair. Red Star annoying, but not strong enough to take any points here from Leipzig, I believe. Okay. Manchester City. I won't criticize them anymore. Okay. I won't criticize them anymore. They are the best team in the world. They got the structure, their team, their tactics right. So this is a clear victory for them. They've scored 6-1 in the Bournemouth game. So they're going wide in the scoreboard here. I'm gonna go 5-0 here. Think that's gonna be it. Maybe we found the Manchester City from the last seasons right now in this moment. So I'm gonna go with a very wide score here for Manchester City. Napoli and Union Berlin. Very sad the Union Berlin status right now. They were so amazing last season. They got the Champions League spot and they've done nothing with it. Currently in the Bundesliga, they're struggling so much. I think it is 6 or 7 games without a win, without a victory, maybe even more, okay? Yeah, it's very sad for Union Berlin here at this moment. And Napoli, bro, Napoli messed it up. Napoli messed it up with Osimhen. That's gotta be done. He's not playing any Napoli games right now. He's gonna be open in the transfer window in January. Maybe he's going to Real Madrid, maybe to Chelsea with the big old money there. But I think this is a clear Napoli victory here. I'm gonna give the chronometer like this. Yeah, this is a clear victory for me. It's gonna be a 3-0 victory here. Union Berlin is just sad to watch. They're depressed. You can see their depression, okay? They are depressed, bro. A lot of unlucky, I would say, in some games. And the team, the players are just sad. They see the games here and get depressed, bro. And it's just like that in the moment, okay? Very unfortunate for them. I hope they get better and don't get relegated, please. Don't get relegated. You don't have to go for the Champions League spot this season. You're struggling a lot, but please don't get relegated here. I hope you do your best next season. And this season here, I hope you recover fast here. Okay. Real Madrid Braga. I think this. I mean, Real Madrid has not been very offensive. Last game they got a draw new against. I forgot, was Sevilla. I'm not so sure here, to be honest, but it was a draw. I know that for sure. And so offensively wise, they lost a little bit of creativity, maybe. I think this is a clear victory here. I'm gonna state this like here. It's Braga, they're playing at home. I think it is a victory here. Don't think it is much of a clear victory. Maybe it is a 3-1 victory here against Braga. But they're struggling a bit with the offense, I would say. Okay. Real Sociedad and Benfica. Benfica in the Champions League, very disappointed. To all Benfica fans, that's sad. Okay, that's just sad. Real Sociedad, on the other hand, has been playing very good football, very decent. In the La Liga, they need some more points to squeeze in the top four, but it's very hard because Girona has been playing the best football in La Liga right now. They're top of the league. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid is very hard to take their spots. So, yeah, it's very sad for Real Sociedad in the La Liga because they probably won't get top four, come on. But their season is still good and they're gonna back it up in the Champions League. I think they're very confident in this championship this season right now. So I'm gonna give them the victory here. Benfica very disappointing in the Champions League, not getting any victory here. Even in the games they should against Salzburg, for example, but you have the red card. Red cards are a little bit annoying when it's your team, because all of a sudden your team is playing amazing football and they just get crumbled. They just fall apart, and that's sad. So I'm gonna give Real Sociedad victory here. I have just one draw here. That's very, very much suspicious. But I'm going here with the Real Sociedad victory here. Inter Milan and Salzburg. For me, it's going for Inter Milan. Okay, top of the league against Salzburg. Although they're playing away here, I think this is a clear victory for them. Not as sure as the other ones here. These three here. I think it is still gonna be a victory here for Inter Milan. It's gonna be a 2-0 to Inter Milan. I guess that's the most close I can get to the score here. Bayern Munich and Galatasaray. Last game they played very good. Galatasaray could have got a draw if they were a bit more focused, I would say. They had to focus a little more, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm gonna go a draw here. Bayern Munich 100% in Champions League. I think they can rest a little bit here, right? They're not as they shouldn't be as offensive as usual. Although they really like the 100% here, but I think I'm going for the draw here. Galatasaray know they need the victory here, so yeah, I'm gonna go with draw here. 1-1 draw. I hope that goes this way. I want Galatasaray to pass the phase here and Manchester United to just suffer. Okay. Copenhagen and Manchester United. Very hard game. You never know how Manchester United is going. The victories they get in the season are not convincing at all. Just one goal difference, lucky goal, stuff like that. And the rest, if they don't get a victory, they get destroyed. They just lose. And last game against Copenhagen could have been a draw if it wasn't for an penalty save. Copenhagen is playing at home, so I'm gonna give this middle chronometer here, draw all around. This has a new face on it. Okay, don't know why. Manchester United is gonna try to go for the victory here, but I think Copenhagen's gonna dominate for the most part here. So it's gonna be like a team who wants to win and a team who dominates here, playing at home. That looks like new to me. Don't know why. I think it's gonna be a versatile game overall. Maybe you could argue that's a bit to Copenhagen here. I'm not very confident with Manchester United here, and I think Manchester United fans are not too. So I'm gonna put like here, okay? Arsenal and Sevilla. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun, okay? If Arsenal lose this game here because they've lost to Newcastle in the Premier League, they've lost to West Ham in the Cup. If they lose this, it's gonna be three straight losses in the season and three different championships. So yeah, this would be fun to see Arsenal lose here. Are they gonna lose? Their offense is a little bit off, I would say. I think their confidence is not as high as last games, but I can see this as a close victory here to Arsenal. I'm gonna give it a 2-1 victory here to Arsenal. It can be a draw, can be. It can be a loss. Sevilla can win here. Can do it, okay? But I think Arsenal may have to group it up, may have to get the victory here, regain some confidence here, find the way of victory here. I think that's what they're gonna do, okay? And last but not least, PSV and Lens for me. Both teams will look for the victory here. That's clear for me. But I think PSV is gonna have an edge here, okay? Top of the league in the Eredivisie. Last game against the two were a draw. The PSV is playing at home now. I think this is gonna be a victory for them. I'm going for a classic 2-1 victory for them. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. So these are the predictions. We have a draw between Borussia Newcastle, PSG getting over the line against Milan, which is a very disappointing Milan. Barcelona getting the victory, Porto, Atletico Madrid, although it's very inconsistent. Lazio, maybe, I hope so. Leipzig, very clear victory, as much as Manchester City, Napoli, and Real Madrid. Real Sociedad a little bit closer, but I think it's going to be a victory, just like Inter Milan. The rest here I think is going to be a draw for Bayern Munich and Galatasaray, although this can go easily to Bayern Munich here, but I think they're going to rest a little bit here, okay? And Copenhagen, Manchester United, very... You can predict this game, okay? Manchester United at this moment is just... Like, you can... I won't say they're trash. They're kind of trash, but not convincing at all, okay? Arsenal getting over the line against Sevilla, can go either way here too. And PSV getting a okay victory here against Lens. I think they're gonna do it, top of the league in the Eredivisie, so I'm trusting them right here. What do you think, guys? What do you think of these predictions? Put yours in the comments, and see you next time, guys.